Good evening. We'll be starting in about 4 minutes. Excuse me, but before we get started, I wanted to remind people, I'm adjusting my microphone here, about your bandwidth at home. We're also broadcasting live on Facebook this evening, so welcome Facebook fans and friends and family. If you can turn off before we get started any additional laptops, computers, anything that may be using internet in your household, that will increase the bandwidth in your home. Also, earbuds are the best thing. I mean, I'm wearing these because I've got an audio interface and microphones, but in terms of the quality of the sound that you'll be hearing, it's best with earbuds, followed by headphones, and then I know sometimes people are joining in on the phone, but a lot of people have earbuds these days, so that's a great thing to have for this experience this evening. Also, for those of you who are joining in tonight, if you would like to create a sacred space, if you haven't already done so, I would invite you to take a few moments before we get started and collect anything that you use as part of your spiritual practices, any tools, any reminders, such as crystals, feathers, candles, totems, incense, essential oils, anything that helps create a sacred space for you. It'll also enrich this evening's experience. We'll get started in about 2 minutes. I'm going to look up over in Facebook land here, pull up my internet, my browser. And there we go. That's live there. I'm going to the sound on that down so I don't find it distracting. All right. So again, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. I always find it a bit, there's lag time when we're streaming live. There's a bit of lag time, so when I switch over screens to check it, like I said, it's a bit disconcerting, but I'm trusting that it's going to go well, and if not, I see Kim Larkin has joined us. There's some other people here. Hi, good evening. There's a bit of lag time here. We're going to be starting at 7 o'clock, so I had invited some other people to, during this time, turn off anything that's sucking up internet in your home. And if you have earbuds, use earbuds, followed by headphones, and then speakers. And also to collect anything that is special for you to have around you, whether it be candle, incense, crystals. I'm going to, I see, hey Madeline. Madeline just joined. I'm going to go ahead and minimize my browser. It is 7 o'clock, so we are going to get started. There'll be some other people joining us, I'm sure. Excuse me. So, my name is Gabriel Nelson Sears of Gabriel of the Light. Welcome. It's a beautiful Tuesday evening here in Atlanta. And it's an honor to open up and hold space for you this evening so that you may do that which you're called forth to do. There's a wonderful... I keep referring to it as a program because there's a lot of different components to this, and things shift around. It's never quite the same each week. These are offered every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. They are free. If you would like to make a love offering, that's optional. There's a section on my homepage for that, gabrielofthelight.com, but that's completely optional. We are going to be doing a little toning. I have a Shruti box. Get it for you so you can see, for those of you not familiar with Shruti boxes. This is a Shruti box. This is handmade in Pakistan. It's a simplified harmonium. It has, you can play 2 or 3 different chords with it, and we'll be doing that and doing a little toning to get started. There'll be a bit of a talk with oracle cards. We'll be selecting a group oracle card to settle in from Denise Jarvis, The Secret Language of Light, which are wonderful, wonderful oracle cards. As we get started, the first part, we will be clearing and balancing our chakras, starting from the root chakra up to the crown, the 7 main chakras. As many of you probably know, there's a lot of chakras in our hands and our knees and our feet and above us and below us and all around us. But the 7 primary ones is what we're going to be focusing on this evening. And we'll be using the Solfeggio tuning forks. I have a set of those. I have the set of 9. We'll be working with the 7 for the chakras. And I have out some chakra crystals. Tonight we have joining us as guests to help amplify our intentions. Some red jasper for the root. We have a little bit of sulfur, orange carnelian. We have the heart wanted a couple, so we've got both rose quartz and green malachite. We have angelite moving up into the throat, sodalite for the third eye, and a beautiful amethyst wand. It's a double-pointed wand for the crown chakra. Another thing to note, for those of you also on Facebook, who sometimes people will watch it more on Facebook. That's not always the case, but sometimes it is. I'm going to be, once we get into it and I start moving the instruments, I have bowls on either side of me set up. I will turn off the video so you just see a photo of me, because I'm going to be getting up and moving around and doing different things. I have 2 different microphones here, and so I'll be doing that with the video off. So, lots of exciting things. I'll just do some public service announcements. For the month of July, I'm offering a special on both the in-person vibrational sound Reiki therapy sessions and the remote sessions. The in-person sessions, I have the mask and a face shield. The bowls and the tuning forks are sanitized before and after. We meet here in my vibrational sound therapy room. And for the month of July, there is $15 off for the price for those. And every booking in the month of July gets entered into drawing to win a 7.5-inch aluminum singing bowl. It's a lovely bowl. I'm so packed in tonight. I was going to get it earlier to show you all, but there's a video on my website and on my Facebook page where I talk about July's special. And then also 10% of the proceeds from all bookings and all the group sound meditations and things that I do for the month of July, 10% of that will be donated to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. There's a great need for food for people and families in need during this time. There always is, and it's even a greater need. So that'll be where the 10% goes this month. If you have any questions, you can give me a call at 678-927-1973. Again, that number's on my website, gabrielofthelight.com. I think that's it for 2 other things. This Saturday, for those of you here in Atlanta, there is a 75-minute sound meditation for 10 people only at Trinity Center for Spiritual Living. That's $16. We have another care contract that I email out when people register on my website. You can find that on the shop tab on my website where all the meditations are, and also on my Facebook page, Gabriel Nelson Sound. And that'll be from 11:30 to 1 on Saturday morning. In September, I'm going to be offering a 12-hour certificate course in singing bowls. We'll be learning both the crystal and the singing bowls. Again, it's in person. There's 6 people. You'll have your own station set up throughout the weekend, so there'll be no sharing of toys unless they're sanitized. Everyone will be apart with masks. Done a lot of thinking and reformatting how the training goes to make sure that we can provide it in accordance with the best and latest healthcare standards during this time. And that'll be the weekend of September 11th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll have more information about that coming out soon. For those of you who may not be getting my newsletter, again, on my homepage, gabrielofthelight.com, you can subscribe, enter your email address. I send out about 2 a month. I try not to spam and be judicious with the stuff that I send out. I get excited at times. So every once in a while there's the 3rd thing, something pops up. but you won't be getting 5 or 6 a week or even one a week if you subscribe to the newsletter. So, all right. Let's start out with a set of 7 ohms. Some of you may know it as Aum. We typically think of that as the sound of creation, the sound of the cosmos. There's a wonderful talk, you can find it online, by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. It's in context for the compassion, Om Mani Padme Hum. But when he talks about Om, he does recognize it as Aum, and that those 3 separate letters and vowel sounds represent the impure body, mind, and speech of humans, and also the exalted purity of the body, mind, and speech of the Buddha. So I really love that. It adds a richness to it when I'm toning, to think about that, think of the ways that I'm impure, not in a judgmental Judeo-Christian term context, which can have some shame, but more about opportunities to look at, what's no longer serving me. Where am I regarding the impermanence of life and my beliefs about being grateful in every moment and being in the present, things like that, as I'm toning it. So, anyways, we will be doing a set of 7 with the Shruti box. I'll be toning out loud. You can tone out loud in your home or to yourself. We'll do 7 of them. During this time, also feel free. I teach a year-long sound apprenticeship program for people who want to become vibrational sound therapists like myself, and part of it includes toning. And so we play around with a lot of different vowel sounds and overtones and placements of the tongue. So, if you're comfortable and you want to play around a little bit around with that as we're settling in and expanding in, this breath will also help us to deepen our breathing and relax our diaphragm a little bit. Okay, so again, we'll do 7. Ian Bocccio is a local guru here in the Atlanta area and a talented musician and kirtan musician as well. and he has a beautiful description that always stuck with me regarding mantras and chanting, and that we, in the process of chanting, whatever it is, we go from an individual state into a state of oneness with everything. And I love that, and we really, it's something that I can feel and set an intention for. So thank you, Ian, for that teaching. One thing that's stuck in my brain. Moving along, we were going to we'll draw an oracle card, and then I would like, for those of you, anyways, I don't have on the Facebook feed, I don't have that up, but feel free to enter comments into it. I have the Zoom screen up, and those who are on the call, we have several callers tonight, several people in on the Zoom meeting rather. You can enter your comments in when we set our intentions for this evening. But before we do that, I invite you to think about and ask yourself the following. I'm shuffling the cards as we do this. What is it that I need to remember or be reminded of going into tonight's meditation? What is it that I need to remember or be reminded of? And the card that pulled up was visualize. I would never be good at product demos on Home Shoppers Club. I always have problems getting this into the screen. There's a bit of glare on this. The cards are beautiful. The light language and the sacred geometry in these just pop. You can really feel and get the impressions of the soul. So let's see what it is that we need to remember about visualize. I'll read a few excerpts here from that. So, something for us to remember and be reminded of this evening: if you can dream it, you can create it. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look, and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained, it will become an automatic response. There's something else to mirror Swami Kristabai at this weekend's teaching at live streamed from the Kashi Ashram in Sebastian, Florida, which was on intent. And ever since that, I've been working with Ganesh and different mantras for Ganesh, which is all about removing obstacles on our journey. And one of the things that Swami mentioned, which I'm going to repeat and I'm grateful for because it stuck with me, is that in addition to visualizing and dreaming and feeling, we need to take action. Whatever it is, thoughts plus action equals our reality. So, all right. So next, if people would like to, and this is completely optional, but if you'd like to set just a one word, think of one word that captures your intention for this evening. A word. And share it with us here in the message. For those of you who are in on the Zoom call, I'm just going to open up the screen for a moment into Facebook. And those of you on Facebook, if you'd like to please add an intention in 1 or 2 words. whoops, one or two woods. I'm typing it in too before we begin. Okay. And now let me minimize. All right, so one word intention: peace, fearlessness, anyone else care to share? Love. Thank you for that. Love. Love again. Yeah. Happy. Yeah. Let me see if we have any responses on Facebook. Nope, I don't believe we did. That's because I didn't press enter when I put the comment in. Well, they're listening, hopefully, and they're hearing this as well. So I'm going to minimize that. Okay. So, in a few moments now, I'm going to, as we settle in, I'm going to turn off the video, so you'll just see a photo of me. I think on Facebook you'll just see my name, and we're going to drop into the body on all levels and start opening up to the tuning forks, and as things drop in, I'll be sharing those as well, with you, and providing prompts, and then we'll move right into the guided angel meditation for our attunement. All right, so let me just, there we go. All right, so from your place of being in your home or wherever you are this evening, just allow yourself to settle in. You may be seated or laying down or sitting on the floor, and just take a moment and listen to your breath. Notice where it is in your body. And as you continue breathing, just relax, let the chair, the floor support you, knowing that this support is an analogy for the support of the universe. And let us give thanks for the presence of our ancestors, of the gods and beings and animal spirits, and of course the angels, who we'll be meeting in a moment. We give thanks for their protection, for their love, for their wisdom, and their guidance. Our ancestors only connected to wellness are invited in this evening. And as you're settling in, visualize or see in your mind's eye a soap bubble. For those of you who've ever seen The Wizard of Oz, that beautiful translucent bubble that Glinda the Witch came in on. See this bubble surrounding you, and notice the sparkly effervescence of the pinks and the light blues and the greens. And know that in your individual and in our collective bubble, only love is welcome here. And only light can be here. And we know that anything we need to release is released with grace and ease through this bubble. And likewise, anything that needs to be called forth passes through this bubble. Only that which is in our highest good in this present moment. And so it is. And now, as you continue going deeper into a state of relaxation, I'd like to bring your attention to your root chakra located at your tailbone. Breathe down into your root chakra. And in this space, we know that we are always supported from the source of who we are. We are able to manifest with joy and delight. And as you're breathing in and becoming aware of your root chakra, notice any feelings in your body, any thoughts, emotions that may be coming up. Just let them go. And now, as you continue breathing, I invite you to breathe in to see or to think about a red light slowly expanding in your root chakra. Notice the quality of the color. Think about its heat or illumination. Notice any maybe dark spots or foggy patches that are not red. And as you breathe, allow that red light to expand both the front and the back of your root chakra. For as above, so below. Feel the earth's energy, Gaia, Mama Pachu. And as you continue breathing, imagine roots of any color shooting at your feet and going down into the depths of the earth. You are connected to release and receive, for as above, so below. And we give thanks. And now I invite you to bring your attention up to your sacral chakra. Located above the groin. Our desires, our ability to create on all levels. And as you breathe into your pelvic area, become aware of any sensations, physical sensations, thoughts or emotions, and just let them go. When this chakra is unbalanced and our desires are out of whack, we can seek to satisfy them through overeating, overspending, all forms of addictions can arise again, notice or think about the quality of that orange light. Seeing it expand, getting brighter and brighter as we affirm that we were called forth in this life form to create from the source of who we are as expressions of the One. And we give thanks. And now I invite you to bring your attention up to the abdomen, the belly button, our solar plexus. Our sense of self, self-worth, our values, our beliefs, all forms of argumentativeness, wars, struggle, ego, wanting to be right. There's a lot of stuff going on in our collective and individual solar plexus. I can hear it in the forks and feel it. Just shift around your body a little, and if you feel comfortable doing so, just place your hands gently on your stomach. You can rub your belly a little or tap a little. Just loosen up all that gunk and let it go. It can be that easy. And breathe in the yellow light. See it filling the front and the back of the abdomen, all of the organs inside, all of your auric field outside. Brilliant, blazing yellow light, the fire of the sun. And let us affirm that it's from this place that we were brought forth to act with intention from the source of who we are. And we give thanks. And now, dear ones, I invite you to move up into the heart. Breathe into your spiritual and physical heart space. Opening up to compassion, unconditional love. When this chakra is out of alignment or slightly off, we can get back into victimhood. Poor me. Why me? And also judgment and blame. As you breathe into the heart and listening to the tuning fork, just become aware of any tension or soreness in your chest area. Again, you may put your hands over your heart or your ribs. And breathe in that green light. So we call forth the rose quartz and the green malachite to amplify our intentions. To release our state of conditional love. And any conditional way of being in our relationships. And we give thanks. Chakra. And know it is from this place that we are able to speak our truth, clearly communicate our needs, free of what others will think, free of having to defend ourselves. It is in this state of balance and oneness that we know no means no, and yes means yes. Notice any sensations or thoughts that may be coming up as you become aware of your neck and throat. Again, you can move it around a little bit, just turn your head a little and breathe in that blue light and see it expanding, getting brighter in the front and back of the throat chakra. As together we affirm that we were created to speak from the source of who we are. And now I invite you to bring your awareness up to the third eye, between the eyebrows. Some people will feel it in the middle of the forehead. Our sense of intuition, our knowing on all levels and all forms, visions, smells. Some people simply know. Again, be aware of any feelings or sensations around the eyes and the forehead, and just release and relax as you breathe in that dark indigo blue light. Releasing any fear of seeing that which you may think you don't want to see. And as that dark blue pulsing light, that dense energy opens and expands throughout the front and the back of the eyebrow and forehead and the back of the head, we give thanks for knowing. For knowing deeply and trusting that knowledge, that instinct and intuition. And so it is. And now moving up to the crown chakra. Breathe in through the top of the head, and as you exhale, exhale to the bottom of the feet. As we release this illusion that we're not connected, I don't feel God, I don't feel like I'm connected. The truth is we are always connected whether we feel it or not, for we are an extension. Our particles shimmer. We are starlight. Breathe in that lavender light. And trust from the third eye up that you are always connected, and that it is a two-way channel. That information is downloading, speaking through other people, other places, other animals, in our dreams. And we give thanks. And in this balanced state of oneness, I invite you to see or to think about in your mind's eye yourself walking in nature, whatever your favorite place is. And as you're walking along in this beautiful garden or seaside or forest, wherever it is, you look up at the sky and you see the beautiful blue sky and these great white fluffy clouds. And as you look at them, you notice one cloud getting closer and closer. And with childlike wonder, you realize that this cloud is at your feet. And you intuitively know that you're invited to step on the cloud. And you do. And you're lifted up into the sky. Free of fear, only wonder and joy. It's like looking outside of an airplane window. Only you are outside. Keeping your breath steady as you take in the vibrational energy of the singing bowls. Allow the sounds to relax and take you into another dimension. And now we invoke the following. Angels and archangels of love and light, please join us now and help us to know, to sense, and to hear you. Please help us to clearly and effortlessly know what it is we need to know at this time. We love you, we thank you, and so it is. And now from this cloud, you see off in the distance a mist. And as it gets closer to you, you actually become aware that it is a large veil. This is the veil to the entrance into the vibrational realm of the angels. And so we shall sink through the first veil to meet them. And as we approach that first veil, pay attention to how it looks to you. It may be bright, it may be heavy or sheer. It's really whatever your heart perceives. Take a moment now and pull back that first veil. Step on through that veil and feel the energy shift. Just stay here a moment and acclimate. There's no rush. And breathe. And when you're ready, pull back the next veil and wait. You may already sense an angel here. Maybe your guardian angel. And if you do, let this angel take your hand, and together you will pull back the next veil. Again, take a moment and acclimate, looking around you. What is it that you see? What is it that your angel is showing you about life, the cosmos, the universe? Notice any colors, any symbols or sounds, and sense what they mean in your body. You don't need to try to hang on to it. Just know that it's imprinted within you so you can remember it for later. And when you're ready, your angel guides you to the next veil. This one is a golden curtain. And the angel assists in pulling back this golden curtain and guides you through but the angel stays at the gateway to await your return. Take a breath and exhale, acclimating to this higher frequency space. You feel safe here. And you continue forward to the most beautiful place you've ever seen. And what does it look like to you? Is it a garden or a palace? Is it a place near water? Or are you just in pure light? Let the image form from your heart. And now, begin creating things that you want to see there. For you are preparing for the entrance of the archangels. So create a space that you feel really good being within. And then invite them to come forward. You can simply say the name of the archangel you would like to speak to today. Or you can ask them all to come forward. They're happy to meet you here. They come forward and greet you. Go ahead, be washed in their love. Take it all in and breathe. These archangels are coming forward now to help. So trust. Be open. And again, experience this through your heart. Ask for the archangel's name if you don't know it, and just wait. Whatever name comes to you, don't doubt. There might be, as we said before, many archangels that come forward to you. Just sit with this experience and take it in. And now, ask the angel or archangels what you need to know or any other question you might have from them. And take a bit of time now to listen. These archangels now have a beautiful gift for you. They're going to give you a loving attunement that will ease moments from the current conditions in your life. Gratefully accept this attunement to raise your frequency, or to increase it rather, and enjoy this wash of angelic presence. You may perceive this as a wall of energy coming over you and removing whatever else still may be in your spiritual body, your physical, your mental, or emotional body that might be holding you back now. This energy will tune up every particle of light that is you. Breathe it all in. look deeply into the eyes of one of your angels. And as you do, breathe and see the reflection of you through their eyes. Allow yourself to see, feel, and experience your soul essence through your angel's eyes. For they see your divinity. They rejoice at your light. And as you open to your own divinity, give thanks to these archangels and allow them to slowly guide you back to the veil, the golden curtain, where you're greeted by your guardian angel. And these guardian angels stand by you as you say your goodbyes to the archangels, and they embrace you before your departure. Your guardian angel takes your hand and guides you back through the golden veil. Once again, acclimate to this energy. Be gentle with the change. And now the guardian angel takes you to the next veil, and then the next. Just breathe. And finally the angel leaves to allow you to cross through the final veil. You're capable of doing this. The love flows all around you for a safe journey back to form. And so that cloud that you're on slowly lowers to the ground as you come back to your body. Refreshed, inspired. With the message that they gave you in your heart and soul. And so we give thanks. Settling gently into your body now. Take a moment and become aware of it. Stretch and feel the imprinted presence of the angels through every part of your being. You've been gifted this energy, and it is up to you to share this love with others. Send blessings from your heart. Include humanity in your prayers. And know that you are always loved, always guided, always supported from the source of who you are. Sound blessings to you. Welcome back. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. It's such a pleasure opening up space and experiencing the miracles of the divine, which is not a miracle. For those of you who like to journal, and you're at home now, so take some time. Write down your impressions, your messages, any ideas, anything that you feel has been released. Drink some water, have some herbal tea, take a bath. If you have pets, pet your dog, love your cat, love your children, and give thanks for everything. Everything in your life, everything in your home, everything in your community, and know that in spite of the illusion of division, we are one. Again, I thank you for being here tonight. We offer this, we, collectively, I'm the only human in this room. Um, we offer this every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. If you'd like to make a love offering, you may do so at my website, gabrielofthelight.com. If you scroll down after the video with the July specials, you'll see something that says love offerings. If there's anything you'd like to share, please, I love hearing from you. You can send me an email at gabrielofthelight@gmail.com. I love to hear from you. You can message me through Facebook or give me a call, 678-827-1973. With any questions, any insights. Again, thank you, sound blessings, and good night.